first grade, it's Mrs. Manalaris. I thought I'd get online and read a story to you. I'm going to read Pete the Cat, a pet for Pete. I'm going to read this with permission from HarperCollins Children's Book Publishers. I'm excited to read this to you. As I'm reading, I want you to think about the characters that you're going to meet, the setting in the story, and think about beginning, middle, and end. And maybe at the end you can talk and tell mom and dad or brothers and sisters about what's happening in the story, starting from the beginning. All right, here we go. Pete is going to the pet store. He's going to get a pet. Pete wants a bird, a hamster, or a lizard. But then Pete sees a goldfish. That's what I want, he tells his mom. Pete's mom gets fish food. I'm going to call you Goldie. Pete says to his new pet, why do you think Goldie has a capital G? Can you tell mom and dad why we have a capital G in front of Goldie? You're right, it's a name. You are my first pet, Pete tells Goldie on the way home. So we just read the beginning of the story. Pete takes Goldie to his room. He feeds her fish food. Now what? Asks Pete. He can't play with Goldie. He can't swim with her. Pete knows what he can do. Pete paints a picture of Goldie. He paints 4 fins and an orange tail. What a pretty painting, says Pete's mom. You can keep it, says Pete. Cool painting, says Bob. Can you make one for me? Sure, says Pete. Pete paints a picture for Bob. Wow, says Bob. It looks just like Goldie. Bob shows Pete's painting to his friend Tom. Now Tom wants a painting too. Do you remember what the word "to" can mean? You're right, also. Pete paints another picture of Goldie to take to school for show and tell. This is Goldie, my pet fish, Pete tells his class. Cute fish, cool colors, nice work. Look at all those great adjectives that the author used. I wish I had a picture of Goldie, says Benny. I'll make you one, says Pete. Everyone in Pete's class wants a painting of Goldie. Pete's grandma wants a painting too. Pete has a lot to do. He has to feed Goldie. He has to do homework. Love his math problems. Pete paints and paints. He makes paintings for everyone in his list. At last, Pete is done. He worked hard. There's no paint left. Pete's paintings are a big hit. That means they're popular. Pete is happy to be done, but Pete is not done. Now everyone in town wants a painting of Goldie. What do you think is going to happen? Turn to a family member and share. Let's see if you're right. Pete gets more paint. I don't know what to do, he says to his mom. I wish I could paint pictures for everyone. I just don't have time. Can you find the analog clock on this page? Can you tell what time it is? Pete's mom has an idea. She tells it to Pete. Great idea, says Pete. Pete gets right to it. This time he works outside and makes a huge painting. Huge means big. Look at that big picture. Honk, honk, beep, beep. Here comes Pete. Check out those great sound words. He has made one painting of Goldie for everyone in town to enjoy. What a great day. When Pete gets home, he tells the real Goldie all about it. The end. So there was a problem in the story, but it got solved. Share the story with your family member. Talk to you soon, first grade. Miss and love you.